Yeah. Eric's an idiot. So here I send him my basketball skate. Lift up your head. Pressure.
Oh, frick.
Something like that.
See if Jaren's gonna come. Yeah, you can text him too. I'll just text him.
Instagram.
You want to see if Jaren's gonna come?
Let me text him.
Text Arnold to see if Jaren was gonna be here. No. Is Ethan's camera up and running?
Ethan! Ethan! You look cute! You look quite sexy down there.
I know they can hear you.
I said you look sexy down there.
The live stream can hear you. Turning up the red light, by the way. Jaren's not coming. What Arnold just said.
Going down there, I want to commentate by myself. Matt,
No,
you've already done it.
No,
I want to do it.
I'm commentating, Gunner. Deal with it.
See, I do this.
You see this?
Okay, he tech directs, film, I commentate.
I'm commentating, Gunner. Deal with it. I'm gonna. Fine. I guess we're just done.
I would rather commentate because I haven't commentated in a while.
I haven't either.
Shut up, man.
No, I literally haven't because Jaren.
You commentated the day that I did tech director. That was not last week, but the week before. I haven't commentated since the month of January. Haha, nerd.
I haven't either.
You want to fight right here, right now?
switch between two cameras.
Here, I'll check direct. While commentating.
Yeah, like that's what I said. It's not that hard.
My check.
Make sure you switch them out. To the main camera. Ethan. Ethan, is your camera on? Yeah. Are you outside? Okay. I'll go grab you one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out tonight to support our great student athletes as the Little Lions take on the Deltas at Springville High School. Quick reminder that one of the best things you can do to support these great athletes is to wear your mask the entire time you're inside high school and athletes are required. Your masks are always heavy and covering both your mouth and your nose, and please do your best to social distance so you can do not live. Thanks for coming out to support your Little Lions.
Welcome to the Lions Den. Here we are today with some girls basketball. We have Payson versus Springville here. Springville on a great season this year. They're 14-2 overall and 9-0 in their league.
And according to the Max Prep rankings, they're first in their region, as Payson will have their hands full tonight, but coming off two back-to-back wins, and their last win on Tuesday was really impressive and a fun one to watch.
Well, Matt, when you're undefeated in your region, I'm pretty sure you're going to be ranked first.
Yeah.
But we're about 3 minutes and 40 seconds away from tip-off.
Payson has gone to the locker room to make some final adjustments before the start of the game. As you can see, Springville just warming up. So Payson coming off a big win and back-to-back wins, beat Salem last, what was it? I believe Tuesday, yeah. Or no, last Friday. And then Tuesday played a fantastic game. And, they're 6-9 on the season. And 3-5 in league play. So right now they are currently 6th. So they've had a, phenomenal, a fairly good season. Coming off back-to-back wins, and then the Park City win, a 44-25 win, which was largely led by Courtney Houston and Sarah Rowley. So look for them to be big factors tonight as well.
Oh, yeah. They've always had a big impact this season, and I'm expecting it to happen again.
So Payson now back out on the court, warming up now. And so a little bit empty here tonight. We've seen bigger crowds, especially versus Park City. Earlier in this week, we had a large student section, and that made a good impact, as we've got parents here, and it looks like one of the Springville players is being helped off by the trainer, John, here. She appears to be in some pain, so if you're Springville, definitely not something you want to see happen early as one of your players go down, as she had her warm-up shirt on, so we cannot tell what number she is. But if we figure out what happened, we'll let you know. So Gunner, Springville being the #1 team, what do you think Payson has to do to be able to pull out the upset here tonight?
Definitely they've got to shut down the offense, not let them get easy baskets, and then you've got to respond back with some easy baskets. But big thing, shut down their offense.
As now less than a minute away from tip-off, as Payson and Springville will both make their final adjustments for tonight's basketball game. As just moments away from tip-off. And there's the buzzer as we get ready for the national anthem.
Payson High School, home of your Lady Lions. Tonight, the Lions playing under head coach Chad Barr would like to welcome head coach Holly Everett and the Springville Red Devils. Before we get started tonight, we invite everyone to please rise and join us in honoring our great nation. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Everybody place your hand over your heart. Veterans, please render a proper hand salute. Tonight's national anthem presented by Molly Mortensen, Kim Brantley, and Allie Blake.
And we're back, and now just moments away from tip-offs, just about to announce the starting lineups.
Red Devil. Number 1, Ellie Esplin. Number 3, Kayla Jackson. Number 10, Kayla Corey. Number 32, Lauren B. And number 33, Addison Johnson. And here are your starting line. Number 4, Skyler Greenwood. Number 10, Courtney Houston. Number 11, Whitney Hall. Number 12, Sarah Rowley. And number 23, Melissa McCauley.
It's now just moments away from tip-offs as both teams break their huddles. Payson starting off with a bit of a smaller lineup, not playing really much of a center. So number 23, McCauley, will jump. She is a junior this year. She will, for Springville, you have Addison Johnson, who is a senior this year.
Standing at 6'1" here.
And Springville controls the opening tip and will take it up. Tried to pass it side there, and great defense.
Courtney Houston tips it away there.
Rowley nearly lost it, but is able to recover it. And that's what we talked about, pre-game. Payson needing to get stops, and they got one early. That one poked away by number 1.
Matt, do you think Payson here at home will have a slight advantage if they were playing at Springville?
You know, earlier in this year, Springville absolutely dominated Payson, but Springville's undefeated on the road, so I don't think the road is too big of impact on them, you know, as much as it would maybe other teams. But, you know, definitely now have some students in the crowd as they started filing in, and then, you know, your JV's team has been loud all year.
And a foul on Whitney Barr here, and that's her first foul tonight.
So number 10, Pori will pass it in. And you can see this student section is starting to make noise.
Pass inside. Houston, great defense once again inside.
Yes, this time Springville was able to get the pass inside, just not able to complete it. And those are shots you have to make, especially when you have that opportunity, as Rowley will drive inside. Miss her layup. And Springville will bring it up quickly here now. Corner three.
Short there.
And McCauley will grab the rebound. And number 12, Sarah Rowley, will bring it up.
Let's talk about Ellie Espin's tight pressure as Rowley's trying to bring the ball down.
Yes, definitely. And a great defense there by Johnson, as she was able to force the ball out of bounds there. Barr starting as just a sophomore here, and as she tips the ball away, it will stay with Springville. And Jackson will pass it in now.
Pass into Ellie.
Early, we've seen Springville try to drive inside, and so far Payson has played great defense as we stand scoreless after about 2 minutes of play.
Oh yeah, Houston's been shutting down that inside and has not allowed Springville that inside points that they've been looking for.
Shot is contested but falls for number 3, Kylie Jackson, as Houston now will bring it up. Salem likes to run this full court press
Springville.
here. Or yes, Springville, sorry. Early, and we've seen that as McCauley drives in. Misses just off her hands as
Springville's moving the ball up quick.
Shot is contested, no good. Grabs the offensive board, though. Offensive boards are going to be a key factor here tonight, you know. Second chance opportunities are going to help play a big factor for both teams, and so far, both teams are going to need those.
And ball goes off of Springville, and it will be Payson ball here.
Great defense there by Rowley, as we could see now this full court press. Barr will control it now. Got to be careful not to pass half court, as Houston, we saw earlier, shoot threes against Park City, as now she drives in. She is fouled on her shot. That is number 32 with the foul. That is Didi. So Houston will go to the line to shoot 2.
Looking here, Ellie Epsplin here is a sophomore starting for Springville also, so quite a few sophomores playing here in the varsity game.
Houston misses her first one, so she will now get a chance to put Payson within a point. And she banked that one in. So Payson has their first points of the night, as Springville trying to drive inside, just nothing there for them.
Just absolutely getting shut down every time they try to drive here by Payson's great D.
Yeah, the only shot was an impressive floater by Jackson, as the three is no good.
Rebound goes to Johnson.
Johnson now fouled on the shot, misses, so she will get to shoot 2. Looks like Krista Rowley is about to check in for Payson. As Johnson misses her first one, and Skyly Draper will come out.
Johnson makes her second here and goes back to the 2-point lead.
Sarah Rowley now. Nearly lost it out of bounds.
Payson calls a timeout to save a little pressure there.
Rowley wanted a foul, but I think coach called a timeout prior, as we have a timeout here. So early in this game, defensive battle. I don't think it's something we were expecting, you know, considering that both teams scored in the 40s their last game, you know, on Tuesday. Park City coming off a win versus Wasatch, but defensive minded, every possession's going to count. And, you know, got to start, you know, we've seen both teams go one for one at the free throw line. So we got to start making the free throws and look for that to maybe play a factor.
Oh yeah, defense has been real tough on both sides, and
Houston now will pass it in. Over to Krista Rowley.
And tipped off there.
Tight defense here by the Lions, trying to set up the screen action as
moving the ball around outside the perimeter here.
tight defense here by Barr. Number 10 there draws the foul.
That'd be 11, Whitney Barr.
Number 10, though, Pori, good job at drawing the foul, and Barr now has two, so she will check out for Riley Opicha. We saw Riley a lot towards the end of the game versus Park City, and she scored a good amount of points, so maybe look for Payson to use her on the offensive side as well. Over to the corner now.
Back up top. Off the shin of a Payson player.
Just tight defense here. As you can see, they do not want Springville to drive.
Pass cross court. Cut off by Krista Rowley, and a foul on number 10, Kayla Poire.
Great job by Krista there, as she is able to
read the pass and steal it.
That was perfect play by the Lions defense.
Press here by Springville.
As Opicha will pass it in to Sarah Rowley here. Continuing to play this full court press, and it has worked so far. So I don't see any reason why you would change. As Rowley surveys her options.
Pass inside.
I'll call it no good. Don't think she was expecting the ball to come back at her. And Springville now with a chance for a fast break. And that is good.
Payson coming right back with another fast break here.
So Springville, that's what you got to do, is get points in transition. As they They now have their largest lead of the night for 4 points.
Houston driving and draws a foul. Number 3, Kayla Jackson with the foul.
So Rowley, Payson's only scorer tonight, made one, missed one earlier. This attempt is now the refs are conferring here. And she makes
one is good.
So Sarah Rowley now will come out, and number 24, Whitworth, will come in for the first time tonight. So early substitutions for Payson, getting a lot of players in. She goes 2 for 2 at the line.
And Payson is down by 2 once again.
Got to start playing defense here, though, as Springville has had some easy looks at the past couple of times as a screen there was set up, but great defense by Payson to be able to react and just switch there.
Driving.
Stolen as open shot will now quickly bring it up. That's a travel there. And great defense there, forcing the travel is number 10, Poirier. Once again, we've seen her all over, whether it be on offense or defense. Floater is no good. Rebound goes to Houston.
Whitworth bringing the ball down here quickly. Pass to the corner.
Yeah, Payson trying to, use that hurry up to avoid that full court press by Springville, which has worked effectively to this point.
Moving the ball quickly around the top here.
I think they got to start getting other players involved here. Houston's been the only one to score so far, and that's been at the foul line. As she has the ball once again.
Whitworth in the corner, trying to shake the defender.
Tight defense here. Just nowhere to go. Bad pass, and that is stolen by number 32, Didi. As great drive inside by Johnson, and she is able to get 2 points there to match their largest lead of the night. Opacha now being guarded tightly by Jackson. Jackson with the steal.
Layup. Falls for her.
And number 1, Espin with the foul. So we've seen this effectiveness of the full court press has led to just 4 points here in the last minute.
Sarah Rowley and Emercy Beddoes checking in here.
Opachad Houston will go to the bench. As Payson is down their largest deficit of the night.
Trying to move the ball quickly to break the press here.
Sarah Rowley, who just checked back into the game, has the ball. Krista Rowley, just 2 walk for her. Jackson will bring it up quickly.
Pass inside. Little wild pass, picked up by Payson. And that's the end of our first quarter here.
So after 1, Springville leads by 6. So we saw the effectiveness of that full court press. What do you think Payson's got to do to kind of counteract that?
They've got to really put in speed here and try to beat it down court before it really pressures them back into a corner or leads to a steal. Smart passes. Don't pass the ball away.
Springville's had multiple fast break opportunities with this full court press, and just, not something you want to see, as that's how Springville's been so good, getting those fast break opportunities. When Payson's been able to set up on defense, they've usually been pretty good. Have they allowed points? Yeah, but when you're playing against the number 1 team in the region, you can't give them easy fast break points.
Oh yeah. As we are about to start our second quarter here, we'll have Payson ball here starting at the second quarter. Skylee Draper to pass in the ball. Springville's press, pass to Barr.
So Houston and Barr have checked in. Barr with 2 fouls here, so she got subbed out pretty early in this one. As Beto's layup falls short, that nearly went out of bounds. As Payson
Pass cross court. 3.
Just rolls out as Houston is able to grab the rebound.
Houston trying to move the ball up quickly. Fast break and draws the foul. Foul will be before the shot.
So Draper will not pass it in. She had Draper open there for a moment. I thought she was going to pass to Draper there and, maybe get Draper a chance at a layup, which would have been potentially easier, could have drawn a foul.
Draper to pass the ball in one more time. Pass down low, off of Barr's hands, and it will be Springville ball.
And Springville, once again, tight defense, and that's exactly what they needed to do. And, they've kept their opponents down low in scoring all season long. So, that's helped to their 14-2 record.
Oh, yeah.
As
wide open on.
Rolly is
thrown to the floor.
Payson's coach wanted a foul. He will not get one as that 3 is good by Espin. So Houston now will pass it to Draper. You have Beto's down.
Rolly with the layup.
Too tough off the glass. Espin will get the rebound. Throws it down. Jackson for the easy 2.
And Springville's really starting to pull away now. Timeout Payson.
As the coach continues to argue that Rolly, there should have been a foul there when Rolly was thrown to the court. As Springville, led by Jackson and Espin, have pulled away here in this second quarter. Payson has got to start doing something. As so what do you think Payson's got to do here, down 11?
First of all, they're letting Springville get way too many fast break points here. They've got to shut down the fast break. Number 2, none of their shots are falling. They're all taking not bad shots, but not the greatest. Like, a lot of them are heavily contested. I believe that they can find a better shot, a more open shot to take here.
Yeah, definitely a bit difficult with this tight defense by Salem. Salem is showing
Springville.
Springville showing why they're the #1 team. As Macaulay will have the ball.
Houston up top.
I think if you pace it, maybe try to get the 3 into the game. As Rolly is denied by Jackson, and Espin will bring it up quickly.
In the corner, driving.
Stepped out of bounds there was number 10.
Poirier.
So tight defense there by the Lions. And look, once again, Barr gets it about half court. And that's the best passing we've seen Payson do all night.
Real smart there. Barr went dead sprint down to half court. They passed it over everyone's head, and Barr maintained it and beat the defense.
Houston's layup just misses. As Jackson now has the ball up top. Springville's been great at ball movement and has really controlled the tempo of this game. Really allowing for whatever they want to do.
Oh yeah, definitely they've been swinging the ball around. Pare with the 3, and it is good.
So Barnett will quickly bring it up.
Pass to Houston, corner 3. Just short off that one. Rowley with the rebound and stripped away by Johnson. Jump ball here, and it will be Springville.
Great defense there by Johnson to be able to get that ball and force the jump ball. And another missed opportunity for Payson. Got to start hitting their shots here as they're down now. 14 points. As Springville.
Rowley, tight defense on Ellie here.
Springville wants the foul.
Driving inside against Houston.
Macaulay will grab that rebound.
Pass out to Rowley.
Payson's got to hurry. They got that 8 seconds to worry about. As Rowley will cross half court and pass to Barr.
Barr outside driving in.
Better passing here by Payson on this drive as they try to go inside to Rowley. And she is fouled, so she will go to pass it in now. Sarah Rowley will check out for Abby Hales. As it appears Sarah is in some sort of discomfort as she kind of limped over to the bench. And a steal here, but stepped out of bounds is 20. That is Gabreth. So it will stay Payson's ball.
Rowley to pass the ball in, passes straight into the hands of Springville.
Johnson with that steal, and great defense once again. So Springville will not be able to drive inside. They found their three-point shooters and have made them. Just missed a couple early here, but have made some. Good move there by Jackson.
Poirier driving in. Whistle blown before.
Timeout by Springville. So Springville really controlling the tempo. What do you think Payson has to do to just kind of get back in, maybe get some easy offensive looks?
Really, Payson's ball movement has been a little sloppy. Clean that up. They can maybe find some more open shots, more open lanes to drive into, and hopefully that can help them come back here and make the game closer.
3.5 minutes left in the first half. Red Devil ball will come back in.
So almost halftime here as we're about halfway through the second quarter as Springville will keep possession here.
Pass all the way up top.
3 is up and good.
That one's for Jackson.
Jackson has been all over the offensive side of the ball tonight, and as well as the defensive side. She scored in transition and there just the 3. Now she's guarding Raper. Hales now with it.
Driving inside and scores.
She has Payson's first field goal of the night as their team is now within 15.
Tight defense is key here now. And Johnson shoots over the top.
You know, she's definitely using her height to her advantage, and just the little post up there as Draper will have the bar.
Off the hands of Jackson there.
Good defense. She was trying to get it to Hales there. As a substitution here for Springville, as Draper has nowhere to go with the ball. Slipped through Barr's hands, as now they have another fast break opportunity.
Pass out to Jackson, driving in.
Her shot is good, and that was a beautiful one, as Houston now just trying to find anyone to pass it into.
Beautiful look there by Jackson, and was able to sink the shot.
Draper stolen, and another fast break opportunity here. Jackson. Foul there by Barr.
And Poirier goes to the floor after.
As she will go down to the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity. As Payson student section now try to make a little bit of noise. Misses the first one. And so Poirier will get to shoot another.
As her second shot goes in.
So they have their biggest lead of the night with 20. As Draper now will just try to get it past half court. Screen there by Houston as she will get the ball. Hales was trying to set the screen. Houston was trying to pass to her. Just another miscommunication by Payson. And now Springville has the ball once again.
Springville inside, misses that, and almost grabs her own rebound there. But slips away, and it will be Payson ball. Sydney Rainey checks in for the first time today.
Heather now just trying to bring it up quickly. As Houston just goes off her hands, trying to save it there. Not successful as
Payson calls a timeout here.
with 1:22 left, Springville holds on to the 20-point lead. So Springville controlling the boards. Do you think they'll be able to continue this for the rest of the first half and continuing into the second half?
I would think so, because Springville has such a height advantage over Payson here. So I believe that rebounds is really in control here. Springville grabbing all the rebounds and be able to move the ball up court quick for fast break, easy points.
Yes, definitely. And Payson, not really too big on the height of, number 25 Meadows is, really the tallest player, on the team. And haven't seen much of her tonight, so I wonder if they'll try to incorporate her more to the second half. Try to use that height, as Payson's just not able to get anything going. I think a big factor is the Springville full court press of, led to fast break and turnovers.
Oh yeah, it's most definitely pressuring the Lions here and is causing them to make not so great passes, and Springville able to get a hand on them and take it for fast break points. Payson to take the ball in here after the timeout.
As there was some confusion as it should have been Springville ball, and now it will be. So yeah, good catch there by the Springville coach. As Springville now will get the ball. 1:22 left. As Payson just trying to get any stop here. As Jackson now holds it.
Near the half-court line. I think Springville's just trying to get to halftime here.
Yeah, definitely just trying.
Payson with really tight defense here. All the way back at the half-court line.
Looked like Springville's coach was trying to call a timeout. I don't think the ref heard her, and then she kind of backed off. You know, as yeah, they're just trying to kill some clock here.
As it appears that Springville's just going to waste out the rest of the first half here.
And I don't blame them. You know, you're up 20 points. You know, don't need to give any momentum to Payson, and just kind of, as Krista Rowley not happy with the call, as she will pick up her first personal.
5 team fouls here for Payson, which is probably the lowest foul number we've seen all season.
Thought about the three there, did not go. Really tried to poke it away.
Last second shot here by Johnson, and she'll put it in. And we are at the end of our first half.
And what a great way to end the half by Springville, wasting out the clock. And Johnson, what a great shot by her. And great ball movement there by Springville. We'll be back after the half.
Springville out on the court, still waiting for a Payson, and here they come.
So Payson has got a lot of work to do in the second half, being down 22 to the #1 team in the region, Springville. And Springville's just got to keep doing what they're doing if they want to hold on and win this game.
Matt, what do you think went on in that Lions locker room?
I think just a lot of adjustments, you know. They've seen now a full half of this whole Springville full court press, and I think they've got to find a way to talk, you know, address that. If maybe a couple of ways to try and just, you know, find a way to be able to do anything against it, as they've not been really able to do anything.
Oh yeah, I believe that what also could have happened is that they really worked on their smart passing in the locker room here, because a lot of their passes have been getting away from them, and they've been giving Springville easy points.
Yeah, transition points have been huge for Springville, as now a few more students have now entered the student section.
Not as many as we'd get in a boys basketball game, but they are still making quite the noise here today.
Yeah, definitely a smaller one compared to last on Tuesday for the Park City game, but still here and
still cheering on their Lady Lions.
As Payson's got to make some adjustments here, as they are down, and Springville just trying to close out this game in the final 2 quarters, as we are less than 30 seconds away from the start of our 3rd quarter. So Payson, will get the ball to start the half. Yeah.
Here we go. We're about to start the second half here as the Lions are breaking their huddle.
So they will switch hoops here. And
looks like we're going to have Payson ball here to start the half. Could this start a good momentum here, Matt?
We'll see. Payson's got to score here and score here early. Only 1 made field goal in the entire first half. The other 3 points coming off of free throws by Courtney Houston, who just passed it to Whitney Barr. As pass it side here to Rowley. Puts it up and is good.
Payson trying a full court press of their own here.
I don't think Springville was expecting that, as we've seen it earlier in the year from them, and it has worked effectively. And I was kind of surprised that they didn't switch to it
earlier.
Yeah, earlier after falling behind. Bad shot there, as Barr is able to control it.
Here's that full court press by Springville,
as Barr is able to get past it. And now the student section is making some noise, as McCauley will drop it in.
Payson's shot starting to fall here in the second half.
Springville, I don't think, was expecting Payson to do a full court press of their own, and just unaware of how to just get past it. As the Lions have got to continue, as Draper gets the steal and the fast break layup. Springville will call a timeout.
Quick here into the 3rd quarter here. Springville's already calling a timeout.
Payson on a great 6-0 run, as Payson is just electrified this crowd here tonight. And we got the costumes, got the cheerleaders. So Springville has broken their huddle, and Payson is still in theirs. Payson, definitely, maybe expected some more points this half, but I don't think we were expecting this. In the first minute and a half, they've already scored more than what they did in the entire first half. So that's exactly what you want to see.
Big change we're having here starting the second half.
That last play by Draper, forcing Springville to call a timeout, was really nice. Getting the easy steal and then the easy layup. And completing those is going to be huge. Springville now.
Jackson outside, who we saw a lot of here in the first half.
Jackson pulls up from three. Is good. We'll see if that kind of quiets the
Payson crowd here.
Yeah, Payson run especially, up to that point, playing such great defense. And just a great response there by Jackson. As
Payson driving and then passing the ball out here.
Draper has made some threes earlier this season, as Courtney Houston now
Drives in, shoots.
is fouled. So she will get a chance to get 2 more onto her scoring total.
First one is good for Courtney here.
And this is what you got to do. You got to make your free throws. Get the free points. They're free points. Got to make them.
Especially if they'll foul you like this. You've got to get them in to help you pull closer.
She goes 2 for 2.
Now Payson is down by 17. Espelin moving the ball down quick here. Beating that Payson full court press.
Got to put a lot of pressure on Jackson, as she's been able to score from anywhere tonight. As foul there. And Payson has got to stop the fouling, as
Skyly Draper with that foul.
that was her second personal, so nothing too major yet. Krista Rowley now up to guard Jackson. As
Beret driving and shoots. Seen a lot of her in the first half too.
and that's a foul on Paray, and Springville is not happy with that. As Draper now will pass it in.
McCauley there open to take the pass. Bringing it down, misses Krista Rowley there on the cut, wide open. But she takes it in herself and scores.
Yeah, definitely wanted to see that pass earlier, but regardless, Rowley able to get the ball and score twice. As Draper nearly steals it, as Payson wants a foul, as Rowley is still down, as McCauley is able to tip it out of bounds. Payson fans were not happy about that no call there. Gullibrith will now check in for Springville. As Rowley now steals it. Good move there, just misses.
And we're staying Payson ball here.
So Draper now will pass it in.
Rowley's layup there, just rolling out. Looked pretty good. Rolled out last second there.
Houston now with the ball.
Barr.
Nearly had it stolen there. Jump ball. This will go to Springville. Great hustle there by Johnson.
And here comes Payson's full court press here.
As Houston gets beat there early.
Johnson inside, easy basket.
That's what Springville needs to do. They need to get down there quick and use Johnson's size to their advantage. And she's been able to just get easy layups over this smaller Payson team. Krista Rowley with the deep 2. That one misses. So they're going to have to play defense once again. Three is good
for Esplin.
Esplin in the face of Rowley, as that nearly is a turnover there. As a foul there. So
Esplin with the foul.
That is her third personal. So maybe look for that to be a factor in the fourth quarter, you know.
Ball poked away. Springville gets the ball.
Great defense there by Jackson.
Esplin with the deep pass there. Stepped up.
Jackson able to get that steal and nearly have an open layup, but Payson able to cut back on defense after a little wild pass there. And one for Jackson. Jackson has been all over, and so far to this point has been my MVP of tonight's game.
Oh yeah, we've seen her fast break, steals, beyond the arc, just everywhere.
Yeah, on the defensive side of the ball as well. So she will get a chance to make one here as Payson's streak has died down. So if you're just tuning in, Payson started off the second half with this early 6-0 run, but since then it has been a lot more close, back and forth in the second half, and Springville able to take control.
And she sinks it.
Houston will pass it to McCauley.
McCauley trying to beat Johnson down the court.
Not able to do it, so she will pass back out. Houston. Good defense here as they've been able to just kind of shut down Payson once again. As Houston pump fakes the 3, drives in, and gets her first field goal of the game, as she is Payson's leading scorer tonight.
Jackson for 3, just in and out. Johnson with the rebound and goes up and gets fouled, and she is going to the line for 2.
And they're lucky Jackson missed that one. You cannot leave Jackson, who's been dominant all night from the 3-point line, open like that. And fortunate that one did not go in. So it looks like Opicha will come in here as Barr now.
Johnson makes her first free throw.
Opicha will come in for Barr as she has 4 fouls. So I don't know how much more we'll be seeing of her tonight. Johnson goes 2 for 2 from the line. As Krista Rowley now.
Hurrying up the court.
Have yet to seen Sarah Rowley since she got up a little slow. So wondering how much whatever it is affecting her, keeping her out of the game.
Johnson with the foul here, and Krista Rowley will go to the line for 2.
How much do you think Sarah's Rowley's, injury from what we've seen. Haven't seen her since she came out that last time, is affecting this game.
Definitely Springville has been aggressive, and Payson has been, I guess, like, tossed around by him here and has been causing a lot of Payson players to hit the floor.
As Rowley goes 0 for 2, as nearly gets the steal.
Jackson for 3, misses once again.
Gotta grab those rebounds.
They're trying to trap Epsplin.
2 is no good. Off of Houston, out of bounds. So it will stay here with Springville as we have 1:28 left in this third quarter. Good pass there, and that is an easy bucket for Salem. Springville, sorry, by Didi, as McCauley not able to make, McCauley not able to make her shot.
A little too hard off the glass there. Johnson outside with the ball.
Springville just try to slow things down and set up their offense. That's when they've been the best, is when they've controlled the tempo.
Cristaroli got a hand on that pass, but Jackson's still able to.
As Opacha down. Springville just trying to kind of waste time like they did at the end of the second quarter, and so far having success. That one nearly goes back court. Great job by Jackson to be able to save it, as that was poked away by Cristaroli. As they're just controlling the clock right now and, kind of killing any chance of a Payson comeback. As 3 for Jackson is good. As the second strain off, Jackson with a 3 to end, and Springville towards the end of the quarter just being able to kill the clock and then get a good shot off and score has been huge for the second and third quarter as we get ready to start our fourth
and final quarter here. Springville with a great lead here on Payson. Payson has been, they started off hot and then fell after the first 2 minutes of the quarter.
Yeah, definitely that 6-0 run helped to get them to where they are. But I saw a lot of improvement from this Payson team from the first half, Scored 12 points in just the third quarter,
which is more than they've had in the full 16 minutes of the first half.
So, and then definitely improvement on the defensive side as well. So, everything you like to see from them. And, it's hard when you're playing the #1 team in the region.
But you've got to keep that mental mind that you can do it. And if you really just lose faith in this, you drop your whole team's effort here and could hurt your team in total.
So I still expect Payson to come out firing here. It's looking like this game will result in a Springville victory, as they are just dominating, and 8 minutes left. So Payson will start with the ball, and McCauley will have it.
McCauley for 3, good.
And that's maybe a little bit of momentum for Payson. And we talked about, maybe getting the 3 incorporated at halftime, as Jackson controlling the boards and everything. As tight defense here by Payson. As 3 is up.
Esplin's 3 is good.
And Springville just answering back as they've kind of backed off the full court press for this second half. Still guarding the inbound, but backing off afterwards. So definitely, I don't think a halftime adjustment we were expecting as Draper
inside.
Pass it around here. I think if you're Springville, you just try to kill as much clock as possible, you know, on these possessions. Still try to find open shots.
Great ball movement, and she gets inside and gets fouled on her way up.
Dee will go to the line for 2 after being fouled there by Courtney Houston. That is her first personal of the game. So she will get to shoot 2. Off the front of the rim there is Whitworth, who we saw earlier in the first quarter, will check in for Opachaw. As her second one is good, and she will come out, I believe, yes, for number 11. You're a junior, sorry, as McCauley will bring it up.
Houston outside 3.
Just misses there, too strong.
Fighting for the rebound here. Payson grabs the rebound.
Great offensive board there by Payson as they're able to tip it out to McCauley, who's able to grab it. And Payson able to set up their offense.
3. Good. That puts Payson up to 25 here.
Draper with the 3 there. A Cheadle Espid. Tight defense here by the Lions. As we see it a lot of the second half, and as well as the beginning moments of the first half as well, but Springville able to get off to a hot start, and once they started rolling, they didn't stop. Nearly soloed by Draper. As a tough shot there is good for Poirier. And McCauley will bring it up now.
Houston bullying her way inside and misses that way up there.
Just throwing, and Payson's coach wants a foul, and just not happy with, you know, how his players are getting flugged around. As 3 for Poirier is good.
McCauley with the ball outside. Whitworth, screen. Poked away by Poirier, and it'll stay with Payson.
Great defense there by the Devils, and just great offense there as Barr will check in with 4 fouls for Whitworth. So first time we've seen Barr this fourth quarter, as Johnson will get an ovation as she comes to the bench after a great game by her, you know, being a dominant force in the paint, whether it be on offense or defense.
Most definitely. With her height, she is able to absolutely just dominate down there, with being able to reach over Payson and able to not really be contested by
Houston's
Payson.
3 is no good, as a foul here will be called
on 20, Christo Rowley.
So they will go with their full court press, which we've seen a lot of in this second half. As
Esplin moving the ball up quick.
We're about halfway through now of our final quarter, and Springville has played a complete game. It's Payson having a good second half, just not a good enough first half to
back it up.
Yeah, back it up and keep this game maybe a little closer. But good effort by them in the second half and not giving up to this point yet. as Houston with the foul there. So Poirier will pass it in now. As they stepped out of bounds there. So Jacobson with the turnover. So this was the first time I think tonight that we haven't seen an inbound pass contested. As McCauley now will just bring it up.
Poked away there by Mosier.
But a timeout before, as Payson will take this timeout. Good timeout call there. I think the coach could tell that the defense was too set up to have the offense get anything going. So with about 3:41 to go, as Payson has had a great second half. You know, it's not played a complete game. It's Springville. Exactly what I think we expected to see from them tonight. Just dominant throughout the game. So Payson will have the ball here after the timeout call, as
Payson trying to move the ball around here. Poked away.
stays with the Lions, as Springville just tight defense once again. Draper will pass it in. McCauley not able to save it. As a great effort there by her. Just steps out of bounds before she's able to get that pass off, and it would have been good to bar, but as Draper nearly steals it, and Springville will hurry it up there, will ultimately slow it down.
Driving inside, kicks it out, mid-range shot, good.
In the face of Houston, and that is exactly what Springville's been doing all night. Hitting the shots when they need to. As Payson not able to get anything going here lately. As a foul will be called on number 11.
Mosier.
As Draper now will pass it in. So fouling hasn't been really a big problem for either teams. Both teams, you know, a little bit high, but for 5 fouls with like 2 minutes left isn't bad, as the travel there before throwing it off Houston. As Espin will check out and get an elevation of her own. So Espin, Johnson, and Jackson are all on the bench after leading Springville to a win. Definitely a fun trio to watch here tonight.
Especially Jackson, where she has been absolutely dominant. Inside, outside, wherever you really need her, she has been there to help out.
Renee made that last basket to put Payson at 27. As Rowley here will play tight defense.
Krista Rowley been having tight defense all night, but nothing to really come from it.
Yeah, a few steals and great in transition as we have reached under 2 minutes left. And Springville now, I think, just trying to waste some time like they have at the end of the last 2 quarters. A foul there will be called on 23. That is
McCauley.
Yeah. So she will go to the line for a one-on-one opportunity here, being in the bonus.
High arcing shot there is off, and rebound goes to Springville.
So I think they'll just trying to dribble it out here, assuming Payson doesn't.
We've seen them with 1:20 left and waste down that entire clock before. So it wouldn't be surprising, but we got travel here by Springville.
Great defense by the Lions, forcing the travel and continuing to fight to the last second is the Lions. As Renee will pass it in and now bring it up. Renee for 3.
In and out there.
Just misses. I would have liked to seen that one fall. As I think we're nearing the 8 seconds here, but they are able to get it past half court. Now I think this is when we're going to see the Springville kind of waste down on the clock.
That quick ball movement they have and just dribbling out the clock. We get a 3 though by number 5, Semi-Step.
That is her first 3 of the night, and it was an impressive one in the closing seconds here.
As we near 15 seconds left here.
Renee, tough shot is no good. They got to get the ball past half court. After that, don't need to take a shot.
5 seconds left here. Springville dribbling the clock out. And that will be our game. Thank you for joining us today. Payson with a tough loss to number 1 in the region, Springville. Great fight though, put up by Payson.
Yeah, especially in that third and fourth quarter, you know, when most teams would have just given up, especially in that fourth quarter, being down that much. Great fight there by Payson. And our final score, 59-27. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good night.